The drama that is currently happening there on TikTok between Makhadzi and the ex-lover of her now pastor husband or Pastor Ngobeni literally needs to be studied because as a doctor, how are you being wretched for a married man who is a pastor? I understand that, it seems like everything is so good for them. They are traveling the world. He seems to be treating this now wife, Makhadzi, so well. But for you to be so wretched for a man, a married man at that, and you are a doctor, not only are you a doctor, you are so beautiful. Like your face card. The face card anayo, guys, Dr. Nhlalalas does not literally allow for her to be doing all of this wretchedness behavior ayenzayo emasalon. Anyways, I know some of you only know one side of the story, some know of only Makhadzi's side of the story, and some people only know of Dr. Nhlalalas' story. So I'm just going to come out here and read both sides of the story for you guys so that ningalahleki and so that you can choose icala lakho kahle, because now you've heard both sides of the girlies, right? We are going to be starting with Dr. Nhlalalas. This is what she said. She says, after 4 years of harassment, direct attacks, fake accounts, and coordinated bullying, I can no longer stay silent. Since 2001, I've been relentlessly targeted by my ex's wife, Makhadzi, and her friend Temla Mahane. This began when Charlie Mato Ngobeni admitted to juggling 2 relationships. When the truth came out, I was manipulated, lied to, and gaslit by a narcissistic man who wrote Makhadzi off as a mentally unwell. I walked away. He begged for forgiveness. Makhadzi faked an apology, requested a call, then recorded it to spark drama. All right? She stayed with him, her choice, but became obsessed with me. She stayed, but became obsessed with me, right? She's insulted my skin tone, dragged my family into this, and tried to humiliate me publicly, all while airing her own family's private issues online for sympathy. Guys, I remember when Makhadzi was like, hey, my mom in she's not the pastor, she's not the saint, but that's a collab. She then goes on to say, our first and only physical encounter happened recently, completely initiated by her. She threw her phone, pulled my hair, and attacked me at a salon I've trusted for 3 good years. Meanwhile, Uchali was on the phone, egging, okay, I don't understand that word, on the phone, egging her on with vile comments. Witnesses saw it all. I'm a doctor. I've built my career with integrity and refuse to risk it fighting over a man. For the record, City Press did contact me. I declined to comment because this is now a legal matter. She's now twisting the facts and stealing my story to play the victim, something she's mastered online. Her fans call her sunshine, but she's been nothing but a storm. Oh my gosh, her fans call her sunshine, but she's been nothing but a storm, dragging me into chaos every time she and her partner feel irrelevant in my life, it seems. Okay, it's unbelievable how all she had to do was to come on the internet and cry wolf and gain so much sympathy when she's the aggressor. There's nothing more painful than seeing your abusers being coddled and made victims in the chaos they've orchestrated. Let's be real, Makhadzi. Online cries wolves when it benefits her narrative. Every time it concerns her husband, she never holds him accountable. Okay? In fact, she finds joy in the abuse I endured. She's laughed about it, mocked it, and enabled it. She's only speaking out now because a case of assault has been opened against her. This isn't courage, it's damage control. right? She's weaponizing her platform to gain sympathy instead of facing the consequences of her own violent actions. And as for Charlie, he is the real problem, the master manipulator, the common denominator in all this toxicity. Yet he's protected, always seen as the prize. It's really disgusting, right? It's so unfortunate that a happily married couple can't just move on and, be peaceful. They want me to be the jealous evil ex, and I unfortunately cannot play that role for them. I've moved on. I'm in a loving, healthy relationship. No chaos, no competition. I won't fight over a man who sleeps peacefully after abusing women. To those saying, you're too pretty for this, you're right. I regret nothing except trusting a space where I was ambushed. Calling me a jealous ex is easy. No one talks about women obsessed with their partner's past. Let me be clear, I don't care about Charlie. I don't care about Makhadzi. This is just a bitter ex and an unstable woman who cannot handle the fact that I healed and thrived. I genuinely hope she gets the help she so desperately needs. This matter has only been made public because I went straight to the law. I don't care about winning in the court of public opinion. It is just unfortunate that she decided to plaster my parents' picture on her videos and they literally have nothing to do with it. Her defenders and enablers can call me a jealous and a bitter ex. You name it, I do not care. I know the truth and she knows the truth. Public sympathy is actually the only thing she has over me right now because I decided to go legal and deal with this privately. But unfortunately, I can't watch my name being dragged for lies. The truth doesn't need theatrics, it just needs time. The City Press article will be attached and Nhlalalas Ngobeni's manipulative apology after the first apology of Makhadzi's bullying. I've only ever reached out to him to ask him to tell her to stop the bullying, but he'd rather position himself as the prize and make it seem as if I am the problem. Okay, so that is her side of the story. She is saying the wife is the one that is bullying me. Now I'm gonna go ahead and post the wife's side of the story. You guys will have to decide. Do let me know your thoughts down on the comments, and I'll surely see you guys on the next one. Bye.
So I'm here in the spirit of transparency because I have been getting relentlessly harassed and bullied and stalked by a girl named Nhlalalas Mongwe, child of Abi Mongwe, Abraham Mongwe, and Ntombi Mongwe. She has been coming after me relentlessly, and now she has taken it too far. I have been asking her, both my husband and I, for the past 3 years to leave me alone, and yet she does not stop. So let me start from the beginning. And because this will now become a legal matter, there's not so much I can share, but I will try my best to be as transparent as possible. So basically what happened is my husband and Nhlalalas were in a 5-year relationship before him and I even met. The relationship ended, and after a couple of months, my husband and I met for the first time. This has been confirmed by both parties that the relationship had ended. So when Nhlalalas found out that my husband was in a new relationship, this is when the problem started, the harassment, the bullying, the everything for all these years until now. So of course my husband was posting his new girlfriend on social media, which was me, and she took my pictures, went to the south where I grew up, went around asking people who I was, if they have any dirt on me, so that she could come and report it to my husband. At this point, I did not know who this girl was. I did not even know her surname at this point. I just knew that my husband had an ex called Nhlalalas. So then what happened is she would continuously come to my husband, talk about all the things she found out about me during my school days, all these things about my family, like just pure lies. And my husband asked her to stop. But when that didn't work, she didn't stop. When she got blocked on WhatsApp and phone calls, she proceeded to send emails, basically trying to win him back. I don't know. So of course he would show me these emails and he would ask her to stop, but she would not. And even when he would completely ignore her, because it got to a point where he just would ignore her hoping she would go away, she would not stop until this day. So she basically has a pattern of, because she admitted that she stalks my social media till this day, when something happens, a milestone of ours happens, she crashes out. When we got engaged, she sent her friends to call my husband's friends to basically go off at him, saying that why is he moving on, why is he getting married, blah 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 blah. I don't know what the intention of that was, but that's what happened. When that didn't work, she proceeded to send him emails again. and he would show me these emails. And when that didn't work, she sent her family members to basically come and harass me at a Maverick City concert. That happened after basically she saw that we got married, and she has been ever since crashing out, harassing me, sending people to talk about me, telling her family members that is still her husband, even though they have not spoken for 3 years because they broke up. The relationship had ended. So after basically 3 years of ignoring her and her continuously to harass and stalk me, my husband finally said enough last year and sent her and called her actually in front of me to basically tell her please stop, because they had not spoken this whole time. She is blocked everywhere, but she does not stop harassing me and also harassing my husband, but mostly me. When she was told to stop, instead of responding to the person telling her to stop, she comes to my TikTok and starts sending me a lot of messages. Where I was wrong is that I engaged her in these messages because I had also had enough. So it was a whole back and forth. So Nhlalalas has now taken it too far by going to journalists and giving one-sided stories, which are purely lies about an incident that happened, I don't know, like recently between me and her. I'm going to tell you what happened. So I've always suspected that this girl has been stalking my movements, and I was sitting at a salon getting my hair done. She came in. And she knows what my car is. She's admitted that she knows what my car is. And also my car is very specific. It has pink details. You know that's Makhadzi's car. It's a small salon. She saw my car in the parking lot and proceeded to come in, which is fine. However, despite there being a lot of space in the salon where she could sit, she decided to come and sit next to me. During us sitting next to each other, obviously there's tension. This is somebody that has been harassing and bullying me online, and she views me as somebody who, I don't know, married her ex-boyfriend. So then she started basically coming at me, saying things about me, yelling. They even took her to the other side of the salon. She was yelling across the salon about me, my family, all these things. And of course, I responded. So an argument started. I continuously asked her to stop, and I would try to end the convo, but she was relentless. To the point where the ladies in the salon had to physically take her up and take her outside so that maybe they could do her hair outside. She got outside. I don't know what she told them. And then she came back. Again, there's space in the salon, and decided to sit next to me again. When she sat next to me, she continued talking. So now, again, another argument starts. She then proceeded to lunge at me more than once, multiple times, trying to attack me. I kept pushing her back so that I didn't want to get hurt. So I would push her, and the ladies at the salon, nobody had to restrain me because I was not trying to fight anybody. She, however, had to be restrained by multiple ladies. I think there were like 4 people on her at one time, and she kept coming at me. She would even lie to them and be like, okay, I'm not going to hit her. Let me just take my phone. Her phone was next to me. She took her phone, threw it at me. She missed and proceeded to lunge at me again. And in defense, I would push her back, and the ladies would take her, and they even tried to take her outside. And of course, because I'm not doing anything, nobody had to restrain me. In all of that, she would still come back, and I would obviously defend myself. Eventually, the ladies took her out, managed to successfully take her out, and basically she was asked to leave. She left, and I proceeded to sit down and do my hair because, again, I was not the problem in that situation. She lied and said that she had scratches from me. The scratches were from the ladies literally trying to restrain her because she was, again, relentlessly trying to come at me. I have scratches from her. This one has healed, also behind my ear, because she was literally trying to grab me all the time. Like, guys, I am so perplexed right now because I have never met someone this hell-bent on fighting for a married man who hasn't spoken to her in 3 years, a man that literally broke up with her more than 3 years ago. I do not understand what is going on right now. I do not understand the vindictiveness in her and why this anger is towards me specifically. I personally would never ever stoop to the level of fighting for a man. If my husband had to cheat or do anything that was off, I would be the first person to come here and be like, hey, sunshine, my husband did this and I'm packing my bags. I would never fight for a man. A man is a grown adult and he will go where he wants to go. There's nothing you can do to stop him. And I wish that she understood this concept and stopped harassing me as if I am the reason why her and her ex-boyfriend did not work out. I literally have no malice towards Nhlalalas. I wish her nothing but the best. I don't know her. I hope she finds peace. I really hope she finds peace and that this actually stops the bullying, the harassment over a guy that left her 3 years ago. Now that this is a legal matter, I really hope that the bullying and the harassment will stop. Even the police at the police station strongly suggested that I get a protection order against her because they had heard both sides and had seen exactly what is happening. And this is a person abusing state resources to fight personal battles, which she has been fighting alone for the past 3 years. I personally do not have any interest in going back and forth with this. It is a legal matter. I wish I could share more screenshots and recordings and all those things. But if I have to,